First up, we have ActRaiser, which is about 4 or 5 different genres tried to put together without the technology to gracefully do so. It is a platformer. It is a god game, kind of. It's a mess. It's a damn mess, is what it is. Diverse tracks, diverse opponents, diverse objectives, diverse gameplay. This is an underrated Nintendo Entertainment Famicom title. It is good, and when you get toward the second last opponent, it is a very attractive blonde lady. Don't let her fool you. She's very difficult, which is why I think she is at the end of the game. So you're going to want to make her go into alligators and crash. So I don't make a habit of doing Flash games, but this one has always intrigued me. It's about 10 minutes long, give or take, and totally free, well worth the time. So I kind of like that it does some very neat and interesting things. Is it an art, quote-unquote, game? Is it not a real game? I mean, whatever. But it is enjoyable, and I had to press buttons to get my on-screen avatar to do things, so that's a video game. This is a puzzle erotica game that apparently that can exist, and it's Candy Crush, but there are cartoon breasts, and the sex stuff and the game, it kind of works. Not as far as arousal, don't get me wrong, but moving the little pieces around and trying to maintain momentum, I think has some connection to woman-pleasing. But any work you would do would be undone, because the second your lady finds out this is on your computer, you won't get to violate her reproductives any further. True Lies stars Arnold, governor of California, and he's going around influencing Hotline Miami by shooting bad people and maybe good people, but Tom Arnold does not like it when that happens because of I think he was probably married to Roseanne when this film was out, and thus this game. So maybe Roseanne sits on him every time Arnold shoots a butler with no self-preservation in the head or chest areas. This is a Mortal Kombat ripoff for the 3DO, and it is garbage. It is pee, human pee on garbage. It's a Mortal Kombat cash-in, but it's really bad looking. It looks like the Street Fighter movie game, and I'm sad because I just realized I'll have to play that at some point. Uh-oh. Look out, hardcore gamers. Here comes Gone Home, which is not a real video game because of the ladies' characters who don't shoot villains and bad guys, and who probably want to take our hardcore games away, as we have 400 games in our Steam library, but we have played 5 of them. But we really like those 5 because we are hardcore gamers. Bubsy is a blatant Sonic cash-in. He's not very charismatic, and he doesn't control well. There's no fluidity to his movement, and he can walk into car traffic, because I don't like his game's bad, and there's bad levels in it, and it's not a good video game to play. Stalker Shadows of Chernobyl is a cool idea that is overly reliant on realism, because the gunfighting is not fun, and it is like Fallout, except it is not as engaging, and the inventory system is annoying, but the monsters are kind of cool. The game is not worth it. It also has these like arbitrary barriers with the radiation in random sections, just so you can't go places, which is I don't care for that. American Gladiators was a athletic sporting contest show with diverse games and point systems. It was like Olympics, but for late 80s mullet like dads to compete against giant steroid bodybuilding men and also women, and this game has a bunch of those mini games, but none of them control well, and it's awkward, and the gladiators aren't really emphasized, but they were the coolest part, so I don't know why anyone would play this fucking dung.